There is a federal program that hands small businesses real money for their ideas. Money you never pay back and never give up ownership for. It just got shut down and then brought roaring back, and this video shows you exactly how it works. The government just reauthorized one of the best funding programs a small business can get. And almost nobody outside of tech is talking about it. It gives out billions of dollars a year in grants, not loans. So there are no monthly payments, and you never hand over a piece of your company. Did you know the federal government sets aside around $4 billion a year to fund small business research and innovation? Did you know that program lapsed last year and just got reauthorized all the way through 2031? Around $4 billion a year. That is what is set aside for small business innovation, and it just came back online after being frozen for months. It is called the SBIR program, also known as America's Seed Fund. Over its history, it has put more than $70 billion into small businesses. It is non-dilutive, meaning you keep all your equity, and Congress just renewed it for years to come. By the end of this video, you will know the 4 things every owner needs to know, who actually qualifies, and the 3 moves to go after this money. Stay to minute 4 for the part about which agency to target, because that is where most applicants get it wrong. So here is what this actually is. Federal agencies are required to set aside a slice of their research budgets to fund small businesses that are developing new technology. They award it as grants and contracts, which means you are not borrowing it, and you are not selling a stake in your company to get it. The program expired at the end of last September, which froze new funding across every participating agency. Then, after months of back and forth, Congress passed a reauthorization that extends it through 2031. So the money is flowing again, and the door is open. Read this part twice. This is the cleanest funding there is. With a loan, you repay with interest. With an investor, you give up ownership and control. With this, you get capital to develop your idea, and you keep your whole company. That is why it is worth understanding, even if grants sound out of reach. Here are the 4 things every business owner needs to know. 1. It is non-dilutive money. You do not pay it back, and you do not give up equity. It is the rarest, most founder-friendly capital available. 2. It is back. The program lapsed last fall, but Congress reauthorized it through 2031, so agencies are reopening their funding opportunities now. 3. Who qualifies? You generally need to be a for-profit business, owned and controlled by U.S. citizens or permanent residents, with fewer than 500 employees, doing genuine research or development. 4. It comes in phases. You start small to prove your concept, then win larger funding to develop it, and finally move toward bringing it to market. You do not have to ask for everything at once. And here is the part that should make you stop the video, because the program just came back. The timing matters. Agencies that froze their funding opportunities during the lapse are reopening them now, so this is a fresh window. But the reauthorization also added stricter scrutiny, including tougher reviews of national security and foreign ties, and new limits on how many proposals you can submit. So treat this as a real opportunity that is also more competitive than before. The money is significant, but the process rewards businesses that are organized, legitimate, and clearly focused on turning their research into a real product. Here is the move nobody teaches. This is not one program, it is many. Around 11 federal agencies run their own versions, in areas like defense, health, energy, space, and science. The biggest mistake is treating it as generic. You match your technology to the specific agency whose mission it fits, and you apply where your idea actually solves their problem. Quick reset for anyone just jumping in. There is a federal program that gives small businesses billions in grants for innovation. You never repay it and never give up equity. It just got reauthorized through 2031, and it runs through about 11 agencies. Here is exactly how to go after it. Before I show you the 3 moves, let me give you the one rule that gets your application taken seriously. Quick favor, if this is the first you are hearing about free, non-dilutive funding like this, hit that like button and drop a comment below. I read every single comment and reply personally. Share this with any founder or small business owner building something. And don't forget to subscribe. We put out several new videos every week. Drop a comment. Is your business developing a new product or technology? Yes or no? I want to see how many of you could go after this. Okay, here's exactly how to go after it. 3 moves. Move 1. Confirm you are eligible. Check the basics first. You generally need to be a for-profit company, majority owned by U.S. citizens or permanent residents, with fewer than 500 employees, working on real research or development. If that is you, you are in the pool, even if you are small. Especially if you are small. Watch this part carefully. Remember that this is non-dilutive. Unlike an investor who takes a slice of your company forever, or a loan you repay with interest, this funding leaves your ownership and your balance sheet intact. That makes it worth real effort to pursue, because nothing else matches those terms. Move 2. Find the right agency and an open solicitation. Go to the agency whose mission fits your technology, defense, health, energy, space, science, and look for an open funding opportunity that matches what you are building. The fit between your idea and that agency's actual needs is the single biggest factor in whether you win. Most channels miss this. You do not have to be a Silicon Valley startup. Manufacturers, health companies, energy and materials businesses, software firms, all can qualify if there is genuine research and development behind what you do. Do not count yourself out because you do not look like a typical tech company. Move 3. Build a focused first proposal. Start with the smaller first phase award to prove your concept. Keep your proposal tight, centered on the problem you solve, and a clear path to turning it into a real product, because the new rules put extra weight on commercialization. A strong, focused first application opens the door to the bigger funding later. Let me bring it all together. There is a federal program that gives small businesses billions in grants for innovation. It is non-dilutive, so you never repay it and never give up equity. It just got reauthorized through 2031, and it runs through about 11 agencies, each with its own focus and its own funding. The one rule that beats all of it: match your idea to the right agency, because the fit between what you build and what they need decides everything. Confirm you are eligible. Find the agency and the open opportunity that fits, and build a tight first proposal focused on commercialization. That is how you turn a research idea into funding you never have to pay back. Here is what to do this week. Write 1 paragraph describing the new thing your business is building and the problem it solves. Then look up which federal agency funds work in that area. That single paragraph is the seed of your first application. One last thing before you click off. And there is one more thing every borrower needs to know. The Federal Reserve just made a decision that changes your borrowing costs right now. And the cuts you were promised never came. I break it down in the next video. If this video helped you, please give it a like and leave a comment. I read every comment and reply personally. Send this to any founder building something new, and make sure you subscribe, because we put out several new videos a week, all free. And the next video you should watch is what the Federal Reserve just did to small business borrowing costs, and why the promised cuts are not coming. Subscribe so you don't miss it. See you there.